Hello, welcome back to my channel, Jen Joy Plans. Today I am back with a plan with me in my Recollections planner, and I'm using this old, and I mean old kit from Glam Planner. I think it's 2018. That's 4 years ago. And I don't feel like sometimes you look at old planner kits and you're like, whoa, times have really changed. And like times have definitely changed, especially if you look at this kit format, but I still feel like it was usable and still had like all the core pieces. This is a Luxe kit that I picked up on the buy sell trade. This girl was selling it for a really good price, and I remember when I first this is 4 years ago, or a little over 4 years ago, 4.5, 5 years ago, whatever it was. That's when I was getting back into like decorative planning, or like into this style of decorative planning. And I remember this kit came out as a mystery, and I was not using, I was using like a bullet journal with some glitch stickers. Like I was not using even kits in any form. And I remember seeing this and I'm like, man, I wish I could get a whole kit. Like it just seemed like such a big deal to get a full sticker kit. Especially like a monthly mystery, like that just seemed like ultimate goals back then. And then here we are 4 years later, and that's like my every week. It's just funny how like times have changed. So I would just like vividly remember when this kit came out. That's when I first learned what monthly mysteries were and all this stuff, and I just thought it was really cute. And to this day, I still love this color palette. I think this like chic city vibes is so fun. I personally love leopard print. I know it is not everybody's cup of tea, but I love it. So it's fun for those touches to be in the spread as well with the bottom washi. And since I color blocked, I really didn't bring in many of the full boxes except for on the sidebar with the leopard. But yeah, it was fun. Anyways, this week I ended up pairing the underlays to be the gold luxe print from the SPC, Advent underlay thing, envelope. I don't know what to call it. Anyways, I was actually kind of excited to get those luxe print, or maybe I shouldn't say excited to get it, but like I knew I had the perfect kit in mind. I felt like this kit was, like I have no idea what the name of it is. I don't even know, like I know it's a mystery, but I'm just calling it City Luxe because that's what the vibe it gives me. And then, yeah, so I was just like, oh, gold luxe underlays would look so good. I didn't have any like other luxe print of anything else, so it's just in the underlays, but it actually like literally worked out perfectly because this kit was an older format with the spacing of things and like how many stickers I had of every color. I was able to kind of like show the luxe print through my boxes in my day-to-day section a lot more, and I tried to be more intentional about it and leave some of that spacing so you could see it. So yeah, I really love how it turned out. Normally I am not like a funderlay queen like a lot of you all, so this was fun to like do a spread that had fun underlays. Also, you might be wondering why I stopped after Tuesday's date cover. I was just really struggling since this kit was so old. I'm not sure if it's because it's 4 years old, or if because, times in technology have changed, or like, I literally don't know what the factors are, but the colors of this kit were off. The glitter headers don't match the colors of the day, like especially for the blue teal color. You will start noticing, I think you'll notice. You'll definitely notice when you see it on Instagram. But yeah, it's just off, and it was really bugging me. And then the days of the week, I put it up and I'm like, what color is this? This color doesn't match anything. And so I was going through my own collection and ended up just staying with it because it was just like whatever at that point. But I was like, yeah, that's why I stopped at Tuesday, because I'm like, seriously, like what color is this? I'm so confused. Like, is this go with the right kit? And this kit wasn't a glitch. Like I said, this was just an old kit. So color matching, I feel like, has come a long way. That's all I'm trying to say. And then I did have that double box that I cut it was like one of those really large boxes that Glam Planner does of the city. And I think it goes with this kit. Honestly, I don't remember. But I had that in my collection from a grab bag. And so I cut it to be like a tall box, which is just my favorite thing to do with Glam Planner kits. And then I really needed like more full boxes. So I had a like rain, I don't know, you saw a full box in the middle of the sidebar when I first started, and then I took it off because I just felt like it didn't go. So I took it off and put that wood grain, and that wood grain matches the bottom washi that I pulled in at the bottom, just kind of keeping the darker colors, the browns. And then I put a quote overlay from Plana Hannah in gold, and I believe it's like one of the princess quote overlays that I got for literally this exact reason. They're just like cute inspirational overlays that can go with any spread if I need the filler. And that's exactly what I needed. And then I also used a Plana Hannah overlay for the November on the sidebar. So nothing's on top. It's just the overlay on the top full box of the sidebar, which I love as well. And then for the Deco O, I'm not quite sure why that came out like that. But anyways, here we are. I had to space out the Deco quite a bit. So to make it last, because that's what you have to do with Glam Planner Deco. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun to do a couple questions and do like a would you rather junk food edition. So you'll have to let me know your answers down below in the comment section. And yeah, let's just go right into it. I really don't have that much time left. Okay, the first question is Cheetos or Fritos, and definitely Cheetos. Oh my goodness, me and my husband have been on a Cheetos kick lately. And it's funny because we never buy like fun chips ever. Like we buy tortilla chips and then like kettle chips, and that's pretty much it. And that's not even like every week, but we have been on a Cheetos kick. So definitely Cheetos. And then the second question is Snickers or Milky Way. Honestly, neither. Like I don't even know what... I know what a Snickers is. That has peanut butter. That sounds like really, I don't know, dumb of me to say that I don't know. I think Milky Way is caramel, but I don't know. I never really ate those candies. I was more a M&M's and Reese's kind of gal myself, or Skittles. And then the next question is Sour Patch Kids or Sour Watermelon. And honestly, did not have either of those until like college maybe. I don't know, sour candy wasn't my thing, but I will say sour watermelon are pretty dang good. Next question is ice cream or frozen yogurt, and wow, either. Frozen yogurt used to be like the best and coolest thing. It still is, but it's just more work to go and get it. But like to get all the toppings is just fantastic. And just like that experience is just, yeah, so good. But ice cream is more easily accessible because I can get it in my freezer. And so I probably have to choose ice cream. Next question is gummy bears or gummy worms. Definitely gummy bears. So good. Always good. Then Ruffles or Lay's, definitely Ruffles. But honestly, if we're doing plain potato chips, kettle chips, I was just talking about those earlier. Kettle chips are just top notch in my opinion, but Ruffles for sure. And then the next question is butter popcorn or cheesy popcorn. And definitely buttered popcorn. I love good buttered popcorn. I love popcorn. It's like up there on my top snacks. But, yeah, I don't know, cheesy popcorn. Yeah, definitely buttered popcorn. The only time I like cheesy popcorn is that like weird, what is it, like a pub mix of the caramel popcorn and the cheddar popcorn. I know like that is like a very controversial snack to bring because some people, you either like absolutely are obsessed with it or you hate it. I love it. My husband hates it. He thinks it's like revolting, but yeah, that's the only time that I've had cheddar popcorn, I think. Next up is Nutella or peanut butter. Definitely peanut butter. Although to be honest with you, I've never really tried Nutella to give it a fair chance, but the few times I have, hazelnut is just not my flavor of choice, but peanut butter is life for sure. Next up is Chips Ahoy or Oreos. Definitely Oreos, although Can't really have Chips Ahoy anymore because I'm gluten-free, but they do make gluten-free Oreos, which is amazing. Okay, next question is Kit Kat or Twix. Honestly, Twix were my jam back in the day. Can't have either now, but I miss them both dearly. Next one is Skittles or M&Ms, and honestly, this is like one of the hardest questions of my life. They're both so good. I feel like Skittles has to be my answer because they're just more consistently my favorite. I do love good M&Ms, but Skittles are just kind of where it's at. And I have like family sentimental reasons to pick Skittles, as well as my grandparents always used to have a Skittles candy jar and like in their house, like always. And it was just the cutest thing, and I just love it. And whenever I see Skittles, I think of them. And so yeah, Skittles is going to be my final answer. So that is it for my junk food, this or that. You'll have to let me know your answers down below, and let's skip to the end to see how the spread turned out. All right, here is the finished bread. I love how it turned out. I love it color blocked. I feel like it brought a little bit more of a modern twist, not twist, but like a take on this really old kit, and I feel like it helped pull it together. This darker wood I feel like works. I'm not sure if I like it on the sidebar, but like needed to do what you needed to do. But yeah, overall this week was it was an week. It was Halloween on a Monday, which I was really nervous for, but thankfully like Tuesday I felt really good. My class was good, so that was like a really refreshing feeling, because the day after Halloween as a teacher is brutal. But I did start to get sick, which I was so upset about because I have conferences the next week, and yeah, it was brutal, but I'm able to push through. Now it's all good. I had 6 meetings on Thursday, and that's just like insane on top of like my normal work as a teacher. So I went to bed early. I was just exhausted. I also got gluten-free Pop-Tarts this week, which is just a highlight. Like, I had to mark it in my planner. But yeah, my in-laws moved to a new house over the weekend. I watched a ton of new Hallmark Christmas movies. I love these little reindeer from McPlans because they're just the perfect way to market without, it's like festive, but it still flows with the fall kits and the browns and stuff, which I really love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, everyone.